We're back with some more SCP secret files. I fell super hard in love with this game last time I streamed it, so we're gonna play some more of it. I really love SCP stuff. I love it so much. I love SCP a lot. Back to work. Back to my office job. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, Carl Estania. Last time we were here, it was the Hanged King's Tragedy, the play, the Cognito Hazard. Upon reading the script, you want to produce the play. Upon producing the play, you kill yourself and others around you. Love that type of stuff. Very crazy writing. I love it. Now we have another one, though. We have another one now. Okay, we have some more files to dig through, though. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Object is an irregular clay pot with a height of 23 centimeters and a diameter of 28 centimeters. But do not be fooled by its appearance. It is an organism, a womb. Yes, an earthen womb. SCP-660 may be safely stored, in a standard safe deposit box, provided its mouth remains covered with an inert perspex disc and sealed with tamper-proof tape. Log of tests involving human experimentation with SCP-660. Lab report 660-A. Sample condition. Skin flap harvested from the left thigh of the cadaver of, oh god, D612. Donor was healthy in all respects prior to death. Sample use. Tissue sample left in SCP-660 for 2 months duration. Result data biopsies includes viability of samples. Cell samples taken from the tissue grafted culture in vitro, revealing a predisposition towards precancerous and cancerous growth. So putting stuff in the pot does things to them? Sample condition. Skin flap harvested from the left thigh of the cadaver of D612. Sample use. Tissue sample left in SCP-660 for 2 months duration, then grafted onto the torso of a D-class personnel with second and third degree burns. The recipient's anomaly testing record had no contraindictions? Contraindications had no contraindications with SCP-660. Result: tissue graft takes without complication. Healing according to usual steps of adherence, serum inhibition, and revascularization. However, as is common with severe burns and cases, the compromised skin barrier led to infection and eventual fatal septic shock. Post-mortem biopsy and analysis indicates skin graft would have returned to full histological structure and function had the recipient survived. Huh. So it wasn't even the skin that killed him, it was the infection? Live member of the Mujgalis house mouse, Balb/C strain acquired for laboratory testing. By use of SCP blank, the consciousness of D614 was implanted into the specimen. D614 was chosen for his demonstrated resistance due to the negative effects of prolonged isolation and sensory deprivation. Specimen left in 660 for 2 months. Unusually, SCP blank was incapable of restoring D614's consciousness to the original body after removal of SCP-660. A computer interface was developed to facilitate two-way communication with D614. An interview was conducted. Whoa, once D614 was familiar with the interface. Dr. Brown, I guess you'll have to take a word for it. How does that feel? Suffocating and stretching. Could you be more specific? How the hell do you think? Even mice need to grow and move and live. Every part of me was straining, but I was stuck. I thought I would explode. Full contents of the interview are classified. An autopsy revealed precancerous growths throughout the mouse's body. So the mouse was communicating? Huh. Okay. Let's see if I... Okay, hold on. Let me read the rest of this. Right arm lost in traumatic amputation just beneath the elbow. D778 was severely injured in an instance involving SCP blank. Lost limb recovered as part of cleanup operation. Subject would not have survived immediate reattachment surgery due to other injuries involving severe vascular compromise. Severe extremity preserved in SCP-660 and bid to preserve the tissue viability. Result: right arm successfully reattached to previous owner. Wow. Subject reports return of sensation in fingers of right hand, contrary to poor prognosis due to severe tissue avulsion and nerve damage sustained in initial injury. Biopsy reveals little to no precancerous cell growth. Transplant ruled a tentative success. D778 has been retained for further observation. Okay, human testing with SCP-660 is suspended due to the sudden death of D778. Oh, from teratoma with malignant, malignant transformation. Is that okay? I've seen fetus in feet 2 before, but I've never have I had one try to grab my probe during an autopsy. What? Dr. Gresham. As of today, says SCP-660-1 has been neutralized. It created a fetus? SCP-660 no longer exhibits any forms or shapes. It has been classified as safe by the Foundation. Research on SCP-660-1 will be transferred to the Reliquary Research Institute. Huh. Okay. Are you within room? SCP-660 may be safely stored in a standard locked safe deposit box, provided its mouth remains covered with an inner... Okay, yeah, so... Huh. So this is like the further explanation of it. The composition of SCP-660 is consistent with generic earthenware clays. It's coated with dried mammalian uterine tissue similar to, human endomaterial lining. DNA testing is inconclusive. SCP-660 is capable of indefinitely preserving all biological tissue placed within it, regardless of external conditions or the state of the sample, until the tissues are removed. Living tissue will remain viable, and living organisms will remain alive even when deprived of sustenance for extended periods of time. While the exact mechanism responsible for this is uncertain, isotopic labeling has shown that it involves the exchange of biological matter between the sample and SCP-660's interior coating. Okay, so SCP-660-1 was a human fetus. It was originally found in 660, but most likely having been sealed in the artifact for at least 6,600 years. However, 660-1 immediately underwent massive transformation upon removal, additionally developing several blank blank blank, consistent with anthropogenic blank progression. SCP-660-1 is most likely neutralized. Recovery. SCP-660 was originally recovered from an archaeological dig where it was found in a purported grave site. Among a number of other mundane artifacts, a beeswax seal covering the mouth of SCP-660 was dislodged during the excavation process, revealing SCP-600-1, after which the site was secured by the Foundation. The notes of Dr. Blank, presumed deceased, enabled the isolation. But it's safe, because we can contain it. Alright, we got another one. A lot of reading. A lot of reading for this part. Oh wait, this one seems to be almost completely done. Okay. Addendum 143-1. The trees were grown on site. Okay, hold on. SCP-143. Object class Euclid, right? It needs to be contained in the valley adjacent to Bioresearch Area 12, an area of 2 square kilometers. Area surrounding SCP-143 for up to 20 kilometers and all lines of sight from the surrounding hilltops are to be denied public access. SCP-143 is a plantation of 300 specimens of a unique type of tree. The trees are similar in appearance to Pronus X yedoensis, Japanese sakura, are cherry blossoms. They bear no fruit, and the only way of protection is by careful own root propagation using cut saplings from an older sample. Petals are a light pinkish color, slightly translucent, and with a texture of smooth glass. Care must be taken when handling the petals, as their edges are razor sharp and can easily slice through flesh if mishandled. The trees were grown on site from saplings obtained from parent plant located in Nara Prefecture, Japan. In 1905, the parent trees were owned by a family of traditionalist swordsmiths claiming to be descended from a legendary swordmaker named Amakuni. They referred to the original trees as Dinki no Kadachi, or the Bladewood Grove. It is from them that the Foundation gained the techniques to cut and work the wood and petals into serviceable items. Of course they would use it. The original trees are still in Japan, owned by the government, and still tended by the same family. However, the government has denied all existence of the trees, and any products made from them are kept within the country. Added in 143-2, SCP-143 is to be watered twice every day on a regular basis via a larger sprinkler system, unless already watered by local precipitation. Personnel are not allowed to enter the enclosure without level 4 administrative clearance and are advised not to touch any of SCP-143, nor stand beneath them unless wearing proper protective gear. It is important that no one be within the containment area when 143 begins to shed. However, after the shedding has been concluded, the collection of the fallen petals for testing purposes has been authorized by the project director. Document 143-A. We lost 3 staff to 143 today. They were collecting petals dropped by the trees the previous day when a sudden gust picked up, shaking a good deal of petals from the winds and blowing them around. Stayed that windy for the whole day. I'd send a cleanup crew, but it's still pretty windy and the odd petal is still falling. We'll have to come pick up the remains when the wind dies down in a couple of days. Oh my god. So the petals were that sharp. Like they easily sliced through flesh. And it's like glass petals. And they had to leave their bodies out there for days. SCP-143 testing logs. Hardness test. 5,000 HP on the brittle scale. I don't know this brittle scale. Withstanding temperatures of 1800 degrees Celsius. The weight to strength ratio passes even that of titanium, being some 15% lighter than aluminum. Both are notoriously difficult to work due to their properties. But under high temperatures, upwards of 1500, some pieces are capable of being fused together. What did I add? Oh, I add the name. Okay. The wood and bark are a light grayish color with the texture expected of wood, although the grain is very smooth to touch. However, the petals and wood of these trees are much harder than most natural or man-made substances, reaching up to 5,000 HP on the brittle scale. Oh, okay. Both materials are difficult to work with. Okay. Okay. I'm doing a good job. We aren't done though. Okay, next one. SCP-261. Object class safe. Any access to SCP-2-1 or 2-1, 261 must be approved by staff with level 2 clearance or higher. Any and all items dispensed by SCP-261 would be recorded along with the amount of money entered in the amount of time elapsed between users. Blink green 4-star? What does that mean? Something testing approved by Site Command is not under these restrictions. Items dispensed should be reviewed by site health and safety officials before consumption. Failure to do so releases the Foundation from any obligation regarding negative effects. Items seem dangerous, yada yada yada. SCP-261 appears to be a large black vending machine with no front glass panel and a small keyboard on the right side. SCP-261 was recovered in Yokohama, Japan. SCP-261 was brought to the Foundation's attention after investigation of an urban legend about a magic vending machine that was circulating on the internet. SCP-261 was found in a back alley behind a large shopping center with a handwritten sign saying out of order in Japanese taped to it. SCP-261 has no marks of identification of any kind, and no locals remember when or how it came to its current location. Blank, 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 blank. After a key was made and the front door opened, no abnormal materials were found. It was determined that 261 has never actually contained any food or beverage items. The keypad, while connected and operating correctly, does not activate any of the dispensing mechanisms. When money is placed into 261 and the three-digit numbers entered on the keypad, 261 will vend a random item. 261 has not accepted any currency other than yen, with rejected currency being deposited in the coin return slot. It is unknown how these items appear. However, 261 will not operate when the door is open or when recording devices are placed inside. Really? The number entered on the keypad has no effect on the item vended, nor has any pattern been detected. Items are always some form of snack food and typically have bright, attention-grabbing packaging. 261 is capable of operating with no external power supply, but operation in this state will cause unstable vending to occur much more quickly than normal. If 261 is used several times in a short period of time and/or large amounts of money are entered before an item is vended, 261s will start to dispense bizarre items. While still food, their sustainability for human consumption is often non-existent. Log of items vended. 800 yen for each item. Items being dispensed every 2 minutes. SCP-261 is attached to power. Notes, 261 safety regulation stipulates that 261 may be used a maximum of 10 times per 24-hour period, with no transaction value exceeding the equivalent of 500 Japanese yen. However, in view of the necessity of this experiment, the Foundation has approved Dr. Blank's request to use 261 at high frequency and with more money, apparently. Coke Zero. What? It dispensed Coke Zero? A can of Diet Coke? I'm actually drinking Coca-Cola right now. Can of Diet Coke, packaging in English. Huh. Cheetos, a small bag of Cheetos snack food, packaging in English. Black, a single pack of caffeinated chewing gum, packaging in Japanese. Yan, a single yan cone with peach dipping frosting, packaging in Japanese. The Mije Seka company does not produce this flavor. Huh. Pepsi, Dragon Twist, a can of Pepsi Cola with a trace of fruit flavor, packaging in English. Flavor identified as dragon fruit. Pepsi Co. does not produce this product. Oh, I see. Dark Side Cola. A can with clear plastic sides, packaging in Japanese. Liquid inside is clear. When open, liquid appears to react to the air, changes to dark black over a period of several seconds. That's cool, though. Black coloration looks like billowing smoke and cannot be reversed. Liquid taste described as cola with something spicy in it. That's cool, though. That sounds cool. The Little Bakery 7 grain, a small tube the size of a candy bar with a green button. Made of aluminum, packaging in English. When the top is twisted off, a massive dough is extruded. Dough contains several enzymes and bacteria that have not yet been identified. On contact with air, these cause the dough to rise and bake. Oh, that's like future stuff. Killing the microbes in the process. Produces a small round loaf of bread weighing 250 grams. The Little Bakery, I see. Taste described as good but chewy. It's like futuristic food. Lemon clams. Thick plastic baggie with plastic tube on the side. Containing water and 12 clams, packaging in Dutch. Following on package instructions, the plastic tube was cracked like a glow stick. Liquid in the bag flashed to steam, venting from a hole that popped open on the top of the bag, slightly burning one researcher. Steaming finished after 38 seconds, after which clams were found to be fully cooked and infused with a mild lemon flavor. Upon investigation, clams matched no recorded species. Diet Ghost, a can containing an instance of SCP-2107, packaging was in English. Testing was done on this instance provided similar results to other contained instances of 2107. This marks the first time SCP-261 has vended another SCP object. What's 2107? I don't remember what 2107 is. I feel like I've heard of 2107 though. So is it just like taking stuff and teleporting it out? Unknown. Small mesh bag with small multicolored pyramids. Packaging in an unknown language. Pyramids found to be very hard and unpleasant tasting compared to chalk in taste and consistency. When placed in hot water, pyramids open and produce strings that quickly dissolve, coloring the water the same shade as pyramid. Water had no additional taste, but testing revealed a sharp increase in mineral, carbohydrate, and protein content, with several minerals unidentified at the present time. This content was found to be consistent with the recommended daily intake of nutrients for adult humans. Researcher ingesting the water reported stomach cramps 2 hours later, but no other effects. This is becoming very bizarre, but we're here for it. Unknown. Aluminum box with a small glass window on the side and a large round button on the top. Packaging in an unknown language. Box is seamless and appears to be filled with small round animals covered in fur, each with 3 small paws and a single large eye. Pressing the button causes the inside of the box to rapidly become superheated. Oh god, cooking the small animals alive. Muffled noises and scratching were heard for several seconds during the cooking process. After 1 minute, 30 seconds, the front panel opens and gives access to the now cooked animals. Professor Kane volunteered to eat the animals with no other researchers willing to do so. Taste described as crunchy and very spicy, with a small hint of beef. Oh, Jesus. Unknown. Tall, thin, aluminum can. Packaging in an unknown language. Opening the can caused a chemical reaction with the liquid inside the can. Liquid was apparently not intended for oxygenated atmosphere and detonated violently, causing several injuries and killing 2 researchers. Testing discontinued and area cleared. Testing area observed to smell like citrus for several days. Dr. Blank conclusion, it was either food or drinks, nothing else. How awful. Let's call it an end. Currently, SCP may only be used 10 times, yada yada yada. Yep, 261. Let's see about this conclusion. Well, time to talk to my friends. So it's 5 minutes to 4 o'clock now. Just about ready. Fucking Stewart. Gint, you're not coming? I hate Gint. That's who I hate. I hate Gint. Nah. Shut up, Gint. Doesn't suit me. What are you talking about? I won't intrude. I won't invite myself, you know. But what are you talking about? Hi, Carl. We're going to attend the monthly lecture. Each month, the Foundation invites someone famous to hold a lecture. Sharing your knowledge and insights pertaining to SCP. For this month's lecture, they invited Dr. Trevor. He holds a high reputation within the Foundation. Can I say count me in? I'll say that. I'll send you the link to the monthly lecture in just a sec. Dope! What is that about? Okay. Daniel and Dragon. Daniel, Trevor. Okay. Okay. Exciting stuff. Just normal day at work so far. That was a half an hour of reading, is what it was. Oh?
There are many stories in this world. Some are read widely all over the world. Some are hidden in dust and known only by a handful of people. Today I'm going to tell you a story no one else has heard before. A real story of mystery and wonder and adventure. And then you too will become the guardian of this story. The story takes place in a world of long ago. The hero of our story is a little boy.
What?
His name is Daniel. One day, out of nowhere, Daniel got a serious case of chickenpox.
What am I doing? What am I
It
watching?
made him look like a strawberry. To make sure he didn't spread it to others, Mrs. Page, the principal, had him isolate in an attic. And so, in the attic he lived, all on his own.
Mr. Daniel, while up here in this attic, you'll have plenty of time to practice your penny whistle. I hope you'll practice well and prepare for next month's art festival.
But Mrs. Page, the melody is so difficult.
Oh, come on, Miss Page.
Don't give up, boy. You don't give up before you fight.
Oh, hold on.
Daniel was reluctant at first, but he trusted Mrs. Page, and he knew he should listen. And so he practiced the penny whistle.
Oh? Oh, whoa. Oh, no, no, no. I'm not good at this. Oh, dude, I am not. No, 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 no. I'm not good at this. Okay, maybe I can get the hang of it. Oh, my bad.
Suddenly, he heard some strange noises in the
Pia.
corner of the attic.
Pia Pia or Dia Dia?
Huh? Who's there?
Daniel decided to go over and take a look.
Okay. Oh, whoa, 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 I'm in it! Oh, this is cool. Oh, wait, this is cool. Oh, come on, Daniel. Let's go see what the Pia Pia is.
It was a mousetrap, and there was a red origami
Oh my
paper
God.
dragon inside of it.
I know what these dragons are. They've... Oh my god, I've seen, like, stuff about them in SCP before.
Daniel carefully removed it.
At least I'm pretty sure.
It was marvelous and beautiful. The only problem was part of its wing was damaged. But Daniel found a way to repair it.
Choose items to repair the dragon. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't want to, like... Maybe this will work? Yeah. That works. That way we don't actually have to, like... hurt him.
Daniel held the repaired paper dragon high up in the air, imagining that it soared over all the world below. He played and played with the paper dragon.
Wee! Woo! Dragon! Soar!
Whoa.
In the warm afternoon sun, Daniel had to fight his eyelids just to keep them open.
Could it be? Or is this all just a dream?
The next day, with boredom and loneliness weighing him down, he began to fiddle with the old radio.
Oh, God.
Our town is located in the plains, where earthquakes are not particularly common. Although there are 17 fault zones around us, they are all inactive.
Very peculiar.
A scrunched up ball of paper rolled over to his feet.
Where did this paper ball come from?
Just as Daniel went to pick it up, the ball suddenly came to life, and it rolled away. Daniel chased after it.
Oh, come here, little ball. Oh yeah, get yours over here, little ball. Get over here, little ball. Yeah, no, run now. Oh no, you got past me. Where do you think you're going?
Just as he was about to seize the rolling paper ball, suddenly, terrible sparks erupted from it. Before his very eyes, the paper ball began to grow, bigger and bigger.
What the hell?
At that moment, a red figure suddenly appeared. The red figure quickly subdued the paper ball and threw it into a cardboard box.
The dragon, our hero.
Daniel studied the red figure carefully.
It was the dragon.
It had a sticker on its fluttering wing. It was the paper dragon.
Yeah, it was.
I wasn't dreaming. Thank you for saving me.
Daniel was grateful and very happy. He walked closer to the paper dragon, but the paper dragon seemed timid and afraid and backed away. Just then, Daniel had an idea.
The flute. Or the thing he's
He
playing.
took out his penny whistle.
Yeah, his
and slowly
penny
played a
whistle.
tune.
Oh god, now I can't mess up. Or else the dragon will kill me. Oh god. Oh, come on. Those are totally it. That was totally... I have to do it quicker than I am doing it. Oh, dude, I'm hitting these. Or maybe I just need to do it a lot more exact.
The paper dragon enjoyed the sound very much.
Good.
It began to move along with the rhythm, flipping up and down in the air. Soon the two were playing and dancing, just like old friends. The paper dragon traced out a beautiful arc in the air, communicating with Daniel in a unique way.
It unfolded itself, didn't it?
My cherished friend, after many long years,
Huh.
we finally meet again.
Why is it saying it like
Tell
this?
me, how has your family been? A great thank you for playing that music for me. You know how I love the beautiful rhythm of that instrument. But we ought to take precautions, as the room is not stable. Do you still remember how the room works? You're welcome to visit any time.
The piece of paper then changed back into the shape of a paper dragon and flew into the cardboard box. The box closed shut, and a calm silence was restored to the attic. Daniel rushed to find a watercolor pen and marked the box with excitement in his fingertips.
Here be dragons.
Over the next few days, the
Oh, that's
paper
cute.
dragon came out often to play with Daniel. During this time, Daniel introduced many of his friends to the paper dragon.
Really?
That cat's name is Mrs. Carter. Ever since I secretly fed her some fish for dinner, we've been good friends.
Mhm.
That's Duke, Mrs. Jessica's pet. He doesn't like rainy days or Mrs. Carter. only smoked sausages for his taste. And
How
now,
cute.
we are friends too. My name is Daniel. What's your name?
The paper dragon flapped its wings, as if it didn't understand him.
Well, since you like the sound of the penny whistle so much, why don't I just call you Penny?
Penny the
I'll
dragon.
keep practicing to make you sound better.
Daniel and Penny then played baseball together in the attic.
Let's play cat.
That's a good idea. Well, hold on. Oh, you went and picked it up. Thanks. Go get it. Oh, I caught it. Go. Go get it. Oh, I was gonna throw it out the window. Oh yeah, throw it to me, dragon. Penny.
But just as they were in the middle of enjoying themselves, a violent shaking suddenly rose from the ground.
Oh, there goes the ball.
The stubborn earthquake is back at it, folks, and it seems even stronger than last time.
Oh.
At this moment, the box suddenly shot open, and thick clouds of smoke billowed out, followed by several paper balls. Penny attacked the paper balls without a moment's hesitation and promptly threw them back into the box.
What is in that box?
Penny then flew around in front of Daniel and rushed right back into the box. As the box closed, the earthquake stopped. Facing a friend's farewell without a formal goodbye, Daniel felt confused and lost. He moved the box to the center of the attic. Facing it, he practiced his penny whistle day in and day out. As the days went by, Daniel's playing became smoother. One day, the box suddenly began to move.
Huh?
One,
Whoa.
2, 3, 4. This time there were 4 paper dragons. But they weren't alone. Enemies began to jump out of the box too.
Uh-oh.
Earthquake! Another earthquake! This time it's reached a magnitude of 5.8!
In that small attic, the 4 paper dragons fought fiercely against the paper balls. This time, the paper balls used new tactics. They clumped together into a single monstrous ball of paper. It began to shoot strong bursts of electric sparks at the paper dragons as they flew through the air.
No, Daniel, you must help.
As they were hit, the paper dragons fell from the air, one after the other.
No! I'm
Seeing
engrossed.
the paper dragons, Daniel felt very distressed and anxious. Just then, one of the paper dragons painfully started to fly and gathered the remainder of its power. The paper dragon transformed into a great beam of light and dove straight down to pierce through the monstrous paper ball. And then came another paper dragon. The monstrous paper ball was blasted to bits, exploding into smaller paper balls.
What an adventure.
They struggled to escape back into the box. The sacrificed paper dragons were reduced to swirling shreds of paper,
Oh no.
and a silence pervaded. Peace and tranquility were restored once again to the attic. Daniel saw the remaining 2 paper dragons lying on the floor, badly wounded. He rushed to grab some stickers and treated them at once.
Oh, dude. Oh, whoa. It is like a portal into like another universe or something.
Suddenly, countless paper dragons began to
Whoa.
gush from the box.
Whoa!
The two wounded paper dragons were repaired and began to fly. Like two colored threads, they merged with the other dragons, flying in unison. The dragons moved like a tide, flying freely through the attic. Daniel eagerly took out his penny whistle. He showed all his paper dragon friends the results of his hard work and practice.
Oh god, you want me to do it again? Oh, this is good though. Good music from this motherfucker. Aw, that's sweet. It's making little paper airplanes. Whenever you hit the notes, I didn't even notice that. Hey, hold on, we're going good. It's like a different game all of a sudden. Okay. Hold on. Why is this so pretty? That was sweet.
In the sweet melody of his playing, Daniel felt himself enter into the world of dragons.
Oh, really? Oh, well, I mean, am I in the world? There's a little rabbit that looked very 3D. Whoa. Whoa. You don't look so paper anymore. Oh, whoa.
The paper dragons merged into a long letter and floated down towards Daniel to tell their story.
After the last war, the fantasy world enjoyed
Oh my god.
a spell of peace and stability. But now, the giants have returned. They have launched ferocious attacks, trying to invade your world through the room. We are prepared to launch the final defense. Then we will have to destroy your room. For it is the last remaining entryway into your world. Please believe this farewell will only be temporary. We will not be apart forever, and we will never forget our eternal mission of protecting you.
Oh.
At that moment, the paper dragons flew back into the box. Daniel still couldn't fully understand what the paper dragons had meant, but he had a vague feeling in his heart that he may never see his new friends again. A few days later, Daniel's chickenpox had fully recovered. he could now play the penny whistle very, very well. But the paper dragons never returned. Maybe it was time to leave and move on.
Earthquake warning! Magnitude 6.2! A massive earthquake is hitting our town! All townspeople, please leave your houses immediately and move to safe open spaces!
Just then, countless paper dragons shot from the cardboard box. However, it seemed like they were under attack, spinning and falling through the air in confusion.
What's happening?
Daniel quickly grabbed the stickers out from his bag and did his best to heal the injured paper dragons.
Oh goodness, okay, okay. We're on the clock now, aren't we? We're on the clock. Oh no, 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 little dudes, little dudes! They're dying, they're dying, they're dying, they're dying! Oh no! There be dragons! Here be dragons! Come on, come on. Little red dude, come on. Oh god, paper balls.
But the paper balls swarmed together and pushed Daniel away, subduing him firmly in the corner. He couldn't move. Suddenly, ominous clouds rose from the box, and a violent lightning flashed through the room. The figure of a giant slowly emerged from the thick clouds, and the entire attic became overwhelmed with its evil aura.
The earthquake is growing stronger, now with a magnitude of 7.1! Heaven almighty, are we doomed?
Oh gosh!
The giant unleashed its power maniacally. The paper dragons struggled
No!
with no means of fighting back.
No! Oh, what are you supposed to do?
At this critical moment, two paper dragons.
Oh, they're doing the
shined
special attack.
Together, they heroically crashed their bodies into the giant. Daniel thought the giant had been defeated by the paper dragons, but soon he found that things would probably not be so simple. The giant's figure could still be seen in the thick smoke, looking evil and terrible. The attacks of the paper dragons had had no effect.
Yo, what's going on?
The giant had only grown stronger. They fought back with a new ferocity. The paper dragons were simply no match for it.
Oh, Daniel, you gotta do something.
The earthquake is growing stronger still! The greatest disaster this town has seen in over 100 years! My heavens! Will this nightmare ever end?
Props to Radio Man for covering the earthquake.
With the paper dragons now all but defeated, Daniel spotted a frail figure in the distance. It was Penny.
Penny!
It flew gently in front of Daniel and affectionately rubbed its head against his fingers, as if this whole crisis had never happened. Daniel felt like Penny was trying to tell him something, but he didn't quite understand what. Penny then left Daniel and soared into the air with a determination in its wings. Suddenly, the other paper dragons seemed to be summoned. They flew through the air, all together in unison, responding to the call without an ounce of hesitation.
Oof!
At that moment, Penny turned into a great red beam and rushed fast towards the giant. The other dragons followed, shining together like a shooting star. At that moment, Daniel seemed to see a real dragon flying.
Ooh, I got chills. Ooh.
A huge explosion from the impact drowned out everything else in the attic.
Ooh.
The attic rained down with countless pieces of paper,
Oh.
the leftover scraps of the paper dragons. Daniel wanted to collect all of the pieces. He thought he could still fix them.
Daniel? Oh no. I can fix them still, I can. Oh, this is so sad. Damn. Maybe if we try hard enough, we can put them together. You know? Maybe if we just try hard enough. Ooh. Hold on, that's perfect, yeah.
Goodbye, my friend.
The nightmare is over. The earthquake has stopped. With God's mercy, our town is safe. We thank you, Lord, for your protection.
A few days later, the art festival was held as scheduled. Daniel attended the show with his penny whistle.
And now, Daniel Trevor will perform a penny whistle solo of a song titled Fly With Me.
Daniel? Okay, I'm doing it again. Fuck. This is in front of an audience now. Aww. Memories. This is a sweet little story they made out of just this dragon SCP that had already existed. Oh, I fucked up that last one, but whoa.
And that's how the story ends. Now, you might be wondering, what happened next? Are there still paper dragons in the world? Well, that's a difficult question to answer. But I believe that they are still protecting us somewhere in this world, just like they promised they would, forever, into eternity.
Here were dragons. That was really cool. Say, I know that there's a box of dragons that was in some other SCP game. I believe it was Containment Breach, but that's so cool. That was really cool. Daniel and Dragon. Wow, that was really, really cool. And very, I don't know. That was very, very unique. I really liked it. Dragon Soar! But lovely paper dragons, I love them so much. Awesome, but where are they being contained now? SCP, right? That's where they're here. They're here at one of the Foundation's sites. (1762) is now being contained at Reliquary Research Institute, where Dr. Daniel is the supervising director. That cardboard box has remained silent. What? Dr. Daniel. Oh my god, that hit my heart a little more after just hearing that. And how does Gint know all this? I bet he has higher access. And yeah. Under the direction of Dr. Trevor, Gint spent 2 years researching 1762, so he knows far more than we do. Wow. That's why it was called Dr. Daniel Trevor. Hey, I told you all that particular SCP didn't suit me. Oh, come on, Gint. But really, imagining you tidying up files and piles of cute little fairy books. It's kind of adorable. Enough already, I'm getting back to work. I'm going to stress the point again. That particular SCP did not suit me.